because the game hates me. And because the stream cut off on account of hating me, I wasted spell power. Literally, as I was about to enter the boss, the stream quality went kaput. And you know what that means? It means the quality turns to shit, and inevitably it'll shut down. So I had to literally restart and waste my talismans. Well, I did waste my talismans because it just happened out of nowhere. Great, now I'm stuck with one blue moron. And the one that I want is still gone. Can I please beat this thing sometime today? To do something, anything, and he's dead. I literally can't do anything because I keep getting fried. I've been at this thing for what feels like an eternity. Okay, well, lightning stop talismans work, thank God, so I'm going to use that. Sloth didn't do anything. Life Leech, the one that takes away their key, doesn't do anything. I'm only down to one fucking Blue Revenant. They're not giving me any more. This game sucks. Okay. That... doing it. Weaken her, weaken her, weaken her, weaken her. I should have done the ninja revival one because it gave out. I hate that it has a timer on it. That's what sucks about it. The problem with this boss is she's so erratic. I can never find a good opportunity. Okay, well, a spear guy showed up, so I'll try him. Okay, so I know what to do. Lightning stop and just weaken her with the bottom, the bottom and the right spell. That seems to be working. And I just can't let her up. The problem I'm having is that my assistant keeps dying every time before the boss finishes. And my buffs and debuffs run out, and as a result, I can't do anything. And then when Lightning Blight hits me, it's like, yeah, I'm fucked. Fuck. Fuck. Got it. I almost got it. Almost got it. Got her! Ah! Fuck you, bitch. Oh. God damn it. I'm trembling right now. Eight gods. You mean there's more of these things? No. No. No, 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 no. Nuh-uh. Nope. No. No, no. Fuck. Fuck all that. No. Ugh. Get me out of this hellhole. I finally did it. And it didn't take me 2 days like it did Katsuye Shibata. Thank the Lord. Ah, look, it's our old friend. Of course. Yeah, yeah. Tell that to the future me. Well, technically this is the future me, but you get what I mean.
シュテンメ、今にも飛び出してきそうだ。
キュービの狐も同様、急いで封じねばなりません。後世を見守る務め、頼みました。
Another one? Wait, they're twins? Oh, it's his ghost. That's what. Yeah. He had like a doppelganger. They sealed themselves away. And I've already been here, so I know. The other bird.
何の問いも抱かず。だが切った新玉は次なる新玉を生むばかり。この身に続く者が何人同じ刀を振るおうと真の平安にはたどり着けぬだろう。後世より来たりしまれびとよ、鬼を切った若者の伝承を解き明かし、新玉が生まれしゆえを。突き止めろ。
Back in the future. Goodbye, Raiko. Oh. I've got a ho, and now I got O. The set is complete. Now I got both of them as one. Are you shitting me? What must be done? You know, I know what must be done. A nap. Ugh. I have returned to my own time with the soul core box in hand. All that remains inside is a single paper crane, ragged and frayed from the repeated clumsy folds it has been subjected to. But there is no time to ponder the crane's meaning. I must turn my attention to the demon-slaying youth that Yorimitsu spoke of. It brings to mind the tales of demons my mother would tell me when I was a child. I sense that these tales will somehow lead me to my next destination. Oi. Aye. Lightning gods of Yomi. Ugh. No. Yup, and it was a girl demon. And look, more side quests. And look, there's the Dragon Clan right there. And we got a bunch more. Ugh. Don't go there yet. Ho. That's O. Here's Ho. And O. And the complete set. Ho-Oh. They both have turtle shells on their backs. What the fuck? Kind of sense does that make? And they have horse hooves. Whoever came up with this has quite the imagination. Oh my god, it is over. Well, it definitely repeated history. Nioh 1's second DLC introduced Sanada, who had the most annoying boss in that whole DLC with his constant guardian spirit interruptions. And you know what they did? They went and did a yokai version of her with this lightning god, where she starts off in the freaking shadow realm where she's most powerful and she keeps regenerating her ki back, and you gotta like knock her out of it. And it's like, oh my god, let up already. Flying bolt floats in the air and attacks with her cloth as if it were a blade. The Japanese name is Itan Momen. Momen means cotton, while Titan is a measure. While Iten is a measure of length in the world of Japanese clothing. Just enough fabric to make an adult kimono, but no matter how much of an Iten Momen's bolt of cloth is cut away, she never runs out, indicating that the cloth itself is not of this world. What was your first clue? Nioh possesses a monkey's face, a tiger's torso, and a snake for a tail. Its mane is willed and sharp enough to cut away any who approach. In addition to fierce claw and fanged attacks, it can hurl itself bodily with enough force to smash a stone wall. There are many legends of the Nioh appearing in Japan, unleashing lightning and causing all sorts of disasters. Underworld Soldier. I actually like these guys. They're not that hard, but I do like their gimmick. The Underworld Soldiers are demons who form the army of Yomi. Ugh, the Japanese underworld. According to legend, Izanami sent an army of 1,500 Underworld Soldiers to chase Izanagi as he fled Yomi. Izanagi managed to save himself by hurling a peach from the peach tree that grew on the border of life and death toward the enemy. Faced with the peach, which is said to possess the power to drive away evil, the army was forced to retreat. Similarly, you will find that purity-based attacks are particularly effective when fighting Underworld Soldiers. So peaches are basically to Japanese demons what garlic is to vampires, basically. The Hellish Hag. This one is annoying because she like that lightning god. She also never stops. Hellish Hags are demons with a frightful countenance and can be found living in Yomi, the Japanese underworld. According to legend, they are incredibly light on their feet, which is likely why they were sent to chase after Izanagi when he attempted to flee Yomi. On the verge of being caught, Izanagi flung a hair ornament made from vines to the ground, where a fruit-bearing crimson glory vine immediately sprung forth. He then broke a bristle off a comb and flung it in the same way, causing a bamboo shoot to sprout where it hit the ground. Distracted by the delicious feast before them, the Hellish Hags gave up the chase and Izanagi was able to escape. I need to reread of what the deal is with those two. I know they're like the two main Japanese creator gods. And one of them was like not happy for some reason. This bitch, oh my god. The lightning gods of Yomi are not a singular entity, but comprise of 8 savage lightning gods from Yomi. Ugh. The Japanese underworld. According to legend, Izanami was sent to Yomi after burning to death. The lightning gods emerged from 8 parts of her rotting body, a gruesome sight that terrified her husband, Izanagi, who had come to Yomi to rescue her. Izanagi fled, and a furious Izanami ordered the lightning gods who commanded the underworld, soldiers, and a swarm of hellish hags to chase after him. So wait a minute. Izanami burned to death. 8 parts of a rotting, gruesome sight terrified. Okay, I get it. So when Izanagi came down, this thing came out of Izanami, and he ran away terrified, which pissed off Izanami because he's like, "You bastard! You came down here and now you're leaving." It's like no wonder she was pissed at him. Like, Jesus, man, I get it. It's a horned lightning monster, but you're a creator god. Grow a pair and wipe them away or whatever. Ugh. And I gotta fight 2-3 more of these things just to unlock the full bio. Well, fuck that. I'm reading it off of the wiki. Yasha. Funny how this is last. But yeah, Lightning Gods of Yomi, I cannot stress enough, Lightning Stop Talisman. The fact that I managed to unlock that perk with during this whole bloodbath was like a gift from the gods. It's like I earned a point from using all the spells, and just like that, it was just like I'm getting I fuck all that. I'm getting that spell. And yeah, get Lightning Stop. Whatever you do, get it and level it up. So that way you're not stunned and like and slowed down from all the from all her lightning. You can and you can move. Do that and you'll be fine. And also do whatever debuff you have on you to weaken her attack and defense. And definitely have some stuff to have on you to get your key up, get your life back and everything. Ugh, this is definitely the worst boss in the whole game because she never stops. She's basically Katsuye if Katsuye Shibata and Kirin had a baby, and you get this hellish nightmare. Oi. Anyway, among the many tales of women who turned into demons due to their bitter jealousy, Uji no Hashihime, the maiden of the Uji Bridge, is likely the most famous. It tells the story of a Heian noblewoman so taken by jealousy that she prayed at the Kifune Shrine to be turned into a demon so that she might kill her enemies. The shrine god took pity on her and commanded her to disguise herself as a demon, then submerged herself in the Uji River for 21 days. This legend is said to be the origin of the Ushi no Koku Mairi, a well-known Japanese method of putting a curse on a target. Ugh. White Tiger, a returning boss from the first game and made even more annoying. Ugh. The White Tiger is one of the 4 legendary beast gods of the cardinal directions, said to be protector of the west. It takes the form of a magnificent tiger covered in gleaming white fur. Since ancient times, it has been worshipped alongside the blue dragon of the east, vermilion bird of the south, and black turtle of the north. That's who we don't have. We don't have the vermilion bird. As yet, for all I know, he's in the next DLC. When Ashia Doman summoned a swarm of Aratama, they overwhelmed Nekomata, transforming him into a white tiger. So he's not the real thing. It's a facsimile. The typical fox spirit is capable of manipulating fire, either by breathing it from its mouth or by spontaneously combusting into mysterious flames of unknown origin. These flames and the magical powers of the fox spirit itself are known as kitsunebi, fox flames. However, like another type of mysterious flame called onibi, kitsunebi does not necessarily take on itself the properties of fire at all. Since the elemental powers can vary with each fox spirit, it is possible that warding solely against fire may not be enough to protect oneself from these crafty creatures. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. Other than the debuff spells that I mentioned, use a key damage weapon to put down her key bar. That is what I highly recommend. Oh. Ho-oh. A bird like, okay, did we read? Okay, oh. A bird-like guardian spirit that has characteristics of various creatures. It is the female counterpart of the legendary paired sacred birds known as Ho-oh. Regarded as the ruler of all winged creatures, Ho-oh is said to appear with the arrival of a virtuous monarch. Because of this, many believe this Ho-oh protects those blessed with talent, virtue, and a pure will. And there is a Pokemon directly named after it, on the same name, called Ho-oh. And it, like, apparently, it appeared before Ash or whatever. The main character. Ho-Oh motifs were incorporated into many buildings and works of art in continental Asia in order to show respect for the kind of virtue that Ho-Oh guaranteed. This custom was transmitted to Japan, where buildings featured the same motif. Some of these buildings still stand, with the Phoenix Hall of Byodo-in to the south of Kyoto being one famous example. According to legend, the male and female counterparts of Ho-Oh have different songs to welcome in the dawn. O represents the yin elements of Onmyo and is said to give its blessings to refined, loving, and loyal individuals. Ho-Oh, bird-like guardian spirits that have characteristics of various creatures, regarded as the ruler of all ringed creatures. Ho is said to appear with the arrival of a virtuous monarch before blah 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 blah. Same. Customs transmitted to Japan, blah 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 blah. The pair said to represent all link. All the here of the blessed talent of virtue and pure will. Yodo-in to the south. While the female and male counterparts, Mesdi Aziz says, hi, hello. While the female and male counterparts of Ho-Oh each represent the yin and yang elements of Onmyo respectively, as a pair they are said to represent Taiji, the force that gave birth to the universe and all living things within it. Okay. Now for the new directory, the new entries. Okay, the protagonist's search for clues brings them to the capital. The yokai, O, brings her attention to a box left in an ancient-looking shrine. A box that, when opened, transports them back in time to the mid-Heian period. The city is in flames, and Minamoto no Yorimitsu is in the midst of it all, battling a horde of yokai. Spying the protagonist's horns, Yorimitsu attacks the protagonist at once, but this initially hostile relationship becomes cordial when the protagonist slays Tsuchigumo. The protagonist comes to be respected by both Yorimitsu and Abe no Seimei, and it helps them in their quest to prevent Ashia Doman from bringing further ruin to the capital. Having defeated scores of yokai, the companions head for the lower levels of the inner court, believing that is where they will find Doman. What's the build? That's hard for me to say because I pretty much just go with whatever the situation demands of me, but as of right now, I went for something that was for lightning resistance and key power-ups, because I fought that Yomi lightning god, who's the final main mission boss of the second DLC, and let me tell ya, lightning stop talisman, like, cannot stress how important that is. And also a key weapon like the torch spear to just diminish the energy bar that the lightning god has, so that way you can like knock it out of the shadow realm. However, they are forced to part ways, having escaped towards the heads for the lower levels of the inner court, believing that is where they will find Doman. Okay, however, they are forced to part ways when they hear of an incident at Byodo-in. Yorimitsu and Seimei head there to investigate, while the protagonist proceeds alone, eventually slaying Doman. Meanwhile, the others manage to subdue and seal away Shoten Doji and the Shuten Doji and the Nine-Tailed Fox. Finally arriving at Byodo-in, the protagonist is entreated by Yorimitsu to seek out the origin of all Aratama before they are transported back to the Sengoku period all alone. With Yorimitsu's parting words ringing in the protagonist's ears, they set out on the next stage of their journey. And yeah, we're going further back in time. Ashia Doman. Using the power of the spirit stones that lie beneath the palace, Doman reshapes the land, turning the place into an unearthly demonic playground. Hoping to stop the protagonist who is hot on his trail, he transforms Nekomata into the White Tiger, but the protagonist manages to cut the fearsome cat down. Doman and the protagonist finally fight in the depths beneath the palace, and in the ensuing battle, Doman uses his own body to channel the lightning gods of Yomi. However, even this is not enough to prevent the protagonist from prevailing. Yeah, right. The mysterious man with the staff emerges from Dolman's corpse and vanishes without a trace. I love how they just keep referring to him by his just man with the staff and don't refer to him by his name, Kashin Koji. Because that's clearly what he's called, and yet they refuse to call him that. I don't get it. As the companions proceed to the inner court of the palace to find and eliminate Doman, they discover that a large mass of angry spirits are en route to Byodo-in, where the ancient yokai lie dormant. Yorimitsu and Seimei leave Doman to the protagonist and head to Byodo-in to stop the impending disaster. By the time the protagonist defeats Doman and arrives at Byodo-in, Yorimitsu has managed to complete the ritual to seal away Shuten Doji. As Yorimitsu slips into a deep slumber, she beseeches the protagonist to solve the mystery of the young demon slayer, as this will lead the protagonist to the root of all evil. It is not till many years later that she is disturbed when Tokichiro breaks the seal that lies upon her. Yeah, both she and Saime locked each other away by using their own weapons to act as locks on the seals, and because of that, they've pretty much been forced into a slumber, and, centuries later, you eventually find them in that position where they're still there. But because they've been there for so long, their bodies have become emaciated and rotted. So they're pretty much dead at that point, only they're not. They're like being kept in like a form of stasis where their mind and spirit may be there, but their body is just gone. And so when Tokichiro disturbed the temple and blew both Seimei, the original Seimei, and Raiko away, they both pretty much died on the spot because there was nothing left of them by that point. So it's only because Otakimaru got busted out that my character didn't end up there as long as she did. And yeah, he sent and Seimei sent like a doppelganger out and about to teach both William and the Enhide and fulfill that purpose to watch over the land until everything is like made good again. Well, as good as you could probably manage at this point. As the companions proceeded to the inner court of the palace to find and eliminate Doman, they discovered that a large mass of angry spirits are about to be overeaten, were ancient Lysokai light dormant. Saimei and Yorimitsu leave Doman to the protagonist and head to Byodo-in to stop the impending disaster. After requesting that his avatar carry out his wishes upon his death, Seimei seals away the nine-tailed fox just as the protagonist arrives at the scene. Hearing that Doman has been defeated, a relieved Seimei falls into the deepest of slumbers. It is not till many years later that he will be disturbed when Tokichiro breaks the seal that lies upon him. Yup. And because their bodies are pretty much turned to emaciated corpses, they died on the spot. Oh. I am so done for the day. So done for the day. And it's 8:30, so I'm most definitely done for the day. Shit. Can you imagine if there's other versions of that lightning god? Like a water? I'd probably have a better time with a fire and water version. Okay. And they're saying lightning god in plural. So it's like, oh my god. Okay. I can't level up because I use... No, I can't do it. Fuck. Explosive scrolls. Of course I can't go with this one. Fine. Ugh. Okay. Anything I can use? Okay. Okay. Just putting in a thing before I... Okay, just editing a title. Ugh. Lightning resistance. Sure. Okay, that... So yeah, I went... Part 1 of this whole thing ended up being at least 4.5 hours long. And it would have lasted longer had the stream not finally gave out. And by gave out, I mean did the whole internet is quality's down, which usually means it's about to go kaput. So I had to make it a two-parter, and thank God I managed to kill that lightning god, like, tonight, because I did not want to come back and do this. I was fearing another Katsuye Shibata type situation where I would run out of health and have to go grind all over again, and worse, start the level all over again. But I did it. So, yeah. I am tired. I am done. This damn mission assaulted me with 3 bosses. No, 4 bosses, if we're being honest. White Tiger, who again was made even worse than he was in the first game, and he wasn't even that hard in the first game. They brought in another Nioh, and yes, I'm calling it a boss because it's still technically a boss type monster, even if the health bar wasn't on the bottom of the screen. Then you fight Ashia Doman, who they pulled a Kashin Koji situation where just when you think it's over, out comes something way worse. And then, surprise, worst monster comes out, which I knew was going to happen. I had a sneaking suspicion that was going to happen. Like, there's no way that he would be the final boss because of how weak he was. I mean, he still managed to be a huge pain in the ass because I used up all of my health trying to keep up with him, but since it kept going and he started doing his little spell routine, I knew it. It's like, yup, he's doing what I think he's doing, and out came that Yomi god, and that was all she wrote. And I was just like, fuck. Like, what do I do, man? But, once I saw that the skill learner thing was up, learn skills, and I saw that the Onmyo was there, I was like, fuck it, I'm going there, I'm going to get lightning stop if I can, and thank God it was available still, and I got it. And I just, I looked at what spells was not working and which ones were working. Sloth disappeared way too fast, so it was pretty much useless. The life drain one, which is supposed to prevent ki buildup, was also useless and just went away as soon as I used it. So the only ones to really do are really just lightning stopped, so you don't get afflicted by the lightning, and just, attack and defense weakener spells on the boss, while you yourself buff yourself with ki spells, the revival spells, attack spells, whatever suits your fancy. And that's what I did, and just assaulted the damn thing. Assaulted it with everything I had until it couldn't so that way I could keep up with it and eventually wipe it out. And I almost paid for it. It almost got me, but I managed. I don't know how I did it, but I managed to finally keep up with it and just wail on it before it could zap me out of existence, and thank God. So, I'm tired as fuck. I'm gonna go find something to eat and have a beer, because I damn well deserve it at this point. And and my voice is tired too. So that'll be it for both parts of Palace of the Damned. I'm so glad it's over. And oh, wait a minute. A cursed nail from Kifune Shrine lie to the north of the historical capital, Kyoto. The water god worshipped at the shrine is believed to listen to people's prayers for rain, while also holding power over marriage, divorce, and all manner of curses and maledictions. The shrine is also said to be where the custom of offering small wooden plaques or emma originated. Interesting, but... oh, wait a minute. There's another one right here. A storm in the underworld. Are you kidding me? They want me to fight that thing again? They want me to fight it again. I mean, what else could it be? Oh my god, this game is going to kill me. This game is going to kill me. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now, and when I come back, we will go to the interim and start looking at these side missions. Oh, Dragon Clan, I forgot. We have a Hayabusa Ninja level as well. Yep, I'm officially gonna die. Caused by this game. Ah. Do the do the stuff. Do the stuff, you know, like, share, subscribe, and so on. If you liked my suffering. And that's pretty much all she wrote. Okay.